talking about the 17th of the July, the World Day of the International Criminal Justice. It is a remarkable day for all of us. It is a memorable day for everyone. It is an anniversary of the Rome Statute. Rome Statute is the evidence of the international criminal justice. Before start my video, I will quote here a very famous quotation of the Alexander Hamilton. The quotation is, "I think the duty of the society is justice." Laws are meant to serve the society and community and must adopt in order to meet those needs of the society both at the international and national levels. International law is one area that has expanded especially in the area of the international criminal justice. In the international criminal law, the foremost obligation of the states is to ensure justice and end impunity in cases where perpetration of the most serious crimes is concerned. What was the evolution of the international criminal justice? Why there was a need of establishment of the International Criminal Court? There is a long journey of the international law. Because of time constraints, I will not go deep for the discussion. Only after Nuremberg and the Tokyo trials that serious efforts were begun to establish ICC. The concern of the international community to gain momentum after the proceedings of the Nuremberg and the Tokyo trials. International criminal justice for the atrocity crimes of genocide crimes, crimes against humanity, war crimes, and truly begins with the post-World War II trials. As Article 1 of the Rome Statute, an ICC is hereby established. It shall a permanent institution and shall have the power to exercise its jurisdiction over person for the most serious crimes of the international concern, as referenced to in this statute, and shall be complementary to the national criminal jurisdiction. The jurisdiction and the functioning of the court shall be governed by the provisions of this statute. More than 120 countries are signatory of the Rome Statute. Why joining of the Rome Statute is beneficiary? While there is no obligation to do so, joining the Rome Statutes provides states, countries with numerous benefits. It supports the victims, it gives the assistance, compensation, rehabilitation, and access to justice. It strengthens the foreign policy. It shows the commitment to the international law, peace and security, and strengthens the diplomatic relations. It prevents the future crimes. It sends a clear signal and a message to the perpetrator will be held responsible for committing crimes under the jurisdiction of the court. It holds perpetrators accountable. It shows that no one is above the law and all the individuals, regardless of the official capacity, can be brought to justice for grave international crimes. It strengthens the criminal justice systems. State parties must enact domestic legislation which provides the opportunity to exercise domestic jurisdiction over core international crimes, thereby strengthening their own criminal justice system. All inputs into the court's governance. State parties can give their opinions, inputs in the assembly of the state parties, which meets at least once a year. 17th of the July is an international day celebrated throughout all over the world, known as a part of the milestone effort to recognize the emerging system of international criminal justice. It is a remarkable effort. Why 17th of July is celebrated? Because it is a necessity to make people aware and united to support the justice and also to promote the rights of the victims. The day also attracts the people around the world to pay attention on the serious issues which we generally ignore. The serious, heinous crimes committing in any other countries, which generally we ignore. If the international crime is not committed in own society or in own community or in our country, it's not happening not in our area. We don't bother about it. We don't care about it. This is not right kind of attitude. It is the day of the celebration as well as the day of the awareness. It also to protect people from several crimes and also warns those people who affects the peace, security, and well-being of the nations. We should be united. We should be aware. We should be supportive. As per the Article 5 of the Rome Statute, the jurisdiction of the court shall be limited to the most serious crimes of the concern of the international community as a whole. The court has the jurisdiction in accordance with the statute with respect to the following crimes: The first is crime of the genocide, the crime, war crimes, the crime of the aggression, the crime against the humanity. ICC has the complementary jurisdiction. ICC has a complementary jurisdiction where it would prefer domestic prosecution of international crimes, and in case of the failure of such, the ICC will initiate and prosecution of the crimes. The ICC can only take up the matter into its docket when pertinent state fails. Under the complementary system, proceeding before the ICC as the court of the last resort should always remain as an exception to the norm. Now, as per the para 4 of the preamble of the Rome Statute clearly affirms no to leave the most serious crime of international concern as unpunished, and moreover it requires to ensure prosecution in this regard. Now in the end, I will quote here a quotation of Woodrow Wilson, which is a very famous quotation: unless justice be done to others, it will not be done to us. So in the end, the success of the ICC is totally related with international criminal justice. ICC marks the importance of the International Criminal Court for the people to pay attention for the serious crimes happening around the world. The success of the ICC should not be assessed on the basis of the large docket of the cases before the court, but also that depends upon how quickly the state parties internalize the Rome Statute in their legal systems. Although we are affected with international crimes committed in any other part of the world, in any corner of the world, but injustice is anywhere. It is a threat to everyone. We can't survive in this kind of the society in which the perpetrators are violating the international law and injustice is happening. Now in the end, I will congratulate to everyone on the 17th of the July. It is a milestone, it is an effort and historical day for all of us.